Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Recovery Snack, sponsored by Recovery Concepts. I'm Chris. Thank y'all for joining on this. What is this? Tuesday morning? Yeah, that sounds right. Tuesday the 19th. Lord, trying to wake up, y'all. Bear with me. Tuesday the 19th. Hope everybody's well. I had an interesting day yesterday. I was going to kind of go out and play around a little bit more and then start to get some business done. And got way out in the middle of nowhere at a lake out here in Southwest Virginia and ended up with an almost flat tire way off the main road. So got lucky. There was a couple out there camping, them and their young son, and they had a little tire inflator, which I have one, but I had taken it with me in my truck and helped a friend the other day and never put it back in my car. So that was dodging a bullet. Didn't get no whole lot of fishing done, but I didn't get stuck in the woods and have to live there for the rest of my life either due to a flat tire, so that's good. Anyway, we're going to back it back up and try to do a little bit more playing today, a little bit more working too. Got to squeeze that in there, and hopefully get a little bit of both done. We'll see how it turns out. Let's see what we got going on today. 19th. Got a quote from Louisa May Alcott. Conceit spoils the greatest genius, and the great charm of power is modest. Addiction does bad things to our egos. We see ourselves as very different from others. Either we think we are better, with puffed up egos, or we think we are worse than others, feeling sorry for ourselves. Either way, the rules don't apply to us, of course, because we are special. The Big Book says that the early members of AA realized that they were pretty self-centered, and that was a big part of the problem for them. It's a big part of the problem for most of us in recovery today too. It seems to go with addiction. We must get real about whom we are and what we have to offer others. We need to accept that life doesn't revolve around us. Rather, we are here to work with others, with our talents, and with love to make life better and more meaningful for all of us. That is how we make a real difference in the world. Prayer for the day. Higher power, please help me learn more about my talents, my strengths, and my purpose for being here. What part of your work would you like me to do today? Today's action. Today I will learn about my gifts. I will ask 4 people who know me in different parts of my life this question: what positive things do I bring when I join a group of people? Ooh, that would be interesting. Ask 4 people who know me in different parts of my life. What positive things do I bring when I join a group of people? That would almost be uncomfortable for me to ask, I think. I don't know, I have to think about that. The ego part, I ain't got no problem thinking about that, man. That's relatable to me. I've said it before, so if it's repetitive, I apologize. But a buddy of mine nailed it for me one time. He talked about being an egomaniac with an inferiority complex, and that's how he felt. Puffed up on the outside, trying to make sure that he looked good, make sure that everybody thought he had his shit together. And, well, I'm speaking on him, and actually I mean me. That's kind of how I went about things. Tried to make sure that you thought I was all right. And I would fool myself into thinking I was all right. But deep down inside, I knew better. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel serene. I felt troubled, contorted, mixed, conflicted. There wasn't a lot of peace and happiness in my existence. Either we think we're better than, or we think that we're worse than, feeling for ourselves. And either way, the rules don't apply to us because we are special. A buddy of mine told me one time, said, you are special. You don't believe me? Go ask your mama. But here, you ain't special. You're Chris, that's special, but your situation is not special. The more that I get in line with understanding that piece, everybody gets life on life's terms, I'm damn sure no better. And I'm not worse than any other individual. Now, my details are a little bit different. I have my own little caveats, my own little things that apply to Chris and the way things were and how things are now. But I'm not inherently, bad by any means. And I'm not the best thing going either. You know, I got some work to do, man. I have some flaws. I always will, man. I have some shortcomings. I always will. I pride myself on today having less than I used to. That's enough for me. That way I can understand that the program works because it's working for me and I feel better about me. The things that are going on in my life more align with an individual who is taking part in life, who is putting into life. Things seem to come back out. And, when you put in, it comes out, so to say. But I won't get to a point where I don't have some work to do. But I do have the capability to rest, take days off, if you will, here and there. It's not on my job all the time. It's not all on me. But I have a peace and a part in most days and times and situations that I am, that I have an ability to get involved with it and do a little something to make it better. Now, I fail at that sometimes. Sometimes I might be feeling lazy. I might duck. Sometimes I might miss it. Sometimes I might purposely miss it, like I was saying, But more times than not, I think it's fair to say that I try to take an opportunity when I see it and compound on it and do something with it, do something with it. Try to be a part of what's going on, be a part of the change I'd like to see. And that's just things getting better, me getting better, you getting better, people getting better, the world getting better, America getting better. Well, just try to help, man. Try to help. God knows there ain't never a lack of situations out there that don't need a little bit of help with it. So there's always a little something to do. But anyway, as far as the ego is concerned, man, I don't get too caught up in me, man, when I'm out there helping them or helping someone or doing something. I lose sight of me and my problems. Anytime I get feeling, really rough or whatever, which early recovery was all about that for me, very, very uncomfortable. I spent a lot of time volunteering. It took the center off of me. I wasn't thinking about how I felt. I was out there helping, which took my mind off me. And I also was in a lot of situations volunteering, man, where I found a lot of gratitude that I didn't have some of the problems that some of the people I was helping had. And I hate that for them. Don't get it wrong, but that could have easily been me. But for the grace of God, that could have been me. It still can be. It still can be, So anyway, I try to do this thing on a daily basis and try to remember who I'm not. That helps me chug along. So I appreciate y'all joining. That's what I got out of today's reading. I'm going to get ready to get after it here in a minute and hopefully make a good Tuesday out of it. I appreciate y'all joining. Please tell a friend, subscribe, share, like, most specifically share on any kind of social media if you're comfortable doing so. Trying to get this built up. I appreciate y'all joining me. And if you feel like you want to, come on back. We'll do it again tomorrow, Lord willing. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.